Okay, let's have a quick rundown of my equipment that I believe to be the right equipment that I would carry today under these conditions. I've got waterproof jacket on already. I'm fairly lightweight clothes wise for the conditions that present itself in Hong Kong. The temperature or the climate rather is subtropical, so generally it's not cold. I've got very lightweight pants, shorts, trainers, waterproof jacket and just a t-shirt underneath with a cravat around my neck to stop the water dripping down me back of me jacket. The rest of me on my head is just a boonie hat, like a military style camouflage boonie hat. See if I can show you without looking at the camera the other way. So this is my boonie hat with my hood and my jacket over the top. I've got a snood which I can also use to filter water if need to. Okay, let's crack on with the kit. So what I've got here is some energy bars, some spare water because I'm not that far from home and I could actually drink this water using a secondary method or two-step method of water filtration. Okay, next is head torch. It's quite a dark day today. Who knows, I could get stuck. I've got enough light to get me through the night. Next thing is a compass, even though on my watch I've got a compass and altimeter, but if that was to fail, I've got another kind of a prismatic type military style sighting compass. Next is homemade sort of equipment out of duct tape. So in here, trying to do it with one hand, is a Swiss Army knife and means for lighting a fire. Okay, I'm just going to look down and put the camera down for a second and pull this all out. Okay, right, so I've got my lighter, which courtesy of the knowledge of Dave Canterbury. I won't lie, this is where I got this idea from, is duct tape around the lighter and some Vaseline with cotton in the top of the Vaseline tube, which gives me a means of lighting a fire in emergency. Okay, I also have a table lighter in my pocket, which is another means of lighting a fire very quickly. I'll just see and show you this. There we go, there's the turbo lighter. Okay, that's not going to last forever, as we know. I've also got my fire lighting equipment, which is still in the bottom of my bag, which is a full range of fire lighting equipment. I'll see if I can show you this later. Some quite interesting stuff in there. So I've got other means of lighting the fire if I need to, even though it's frowned upon in Hong Kong. Okay, let's move on. I've got my dry bag with what says snake kit, but it's really a first aid kit with enough means to deal with it, a snake bite, enough equipment. So we've got plasters in there and also some duct tape, which is always useful for bandaging your feet up over long distance. I think bandages, some protective gloves, and inside we have triangular bandage, some elasticated bandages, which is what you need for a snake bite to bandage up effectively. And then moving on, just over here we have a cat tourniquet, a SAM splint emergency blanket, which completes my first aid side of things. Okay, I've got some more nutty, some more energy bars. Okay, and then in here is, you can see there's a whistle already on the top, so that's another means of communication if I was stuck. I have my my sheltered equipment. Okay, so I have got a tarp shelter there, it's quite big. I've got my hammock and my other pocket knife, which is a Swiss Army soldier knife, ready to deploy. So when I'm getting that equipment out, I've got a knife there ready. I haven't got to go searching all over my gear to just look for my knife. Okay, it could be in another part of my bag. It's going to slow me down. Okay, here's my hammock. Here's my hammock, ready to be deployed. I could keep in these conditions, in this subtropical sort of region of the world, Southeast Asia. The weather is actually getting increasingly worse, so this is actually a live situation. I don't know what's going to happen next. All I know is I've got the equipment here to make this work. Okay, so I'm not going to erect the shelter today. I've got a shelter, there's no need to carry on. I've also got another means of shelter, which is, I never normally use them, but it's it's an umbrella. It's a camo umbrella. I like to blend in my surroundings. I like to be one with nature. I've already seen a lizard. Maybe that's because I was dressed in dark clothing. I've seen a big massive lizard and stopped and had a chat with him anyway. So yeah, great stuff so far, and it's pretty exciting from my end here. I'm hoping this video is okay. I'm feeling a bit rushed doing it, but as I say, earlier in the earlier video, I've never really made a video for the sole reason to put out there. Okay, let's have a look at my firelighting kit. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to put my phone down, really bad professional camera work, but I don't care really. Okay, let's have a look at my firelighting equipment. I'm shouting over the noise of the water now because I know it's getting pretty bad. Okay, in here I've got a tin with some cotton, some duct tape, part of a cravat. There I can put that on the fire and make some char cloth in that tin. I'll leave it 30 minutes on an open fire. That'll give me char cloth. That gives me a means to carry my fire elsewhere if I needed to move camp, if I was in a serious situation. This here is wax from Baby Bell cheeses. You may recognise the red colour, the Baby Bell cheese wax that goes around the outside of the cheese. I save it and I use it for fire lighting. That's just my little thing. I don't know whether anyone else does that. Hopefully they do. Okay, we've got some warp, some cordage there. It could be used as cordage. It could also be whipped up and used as a tinder for fire lighting. I've got a magnifying glass. I definitely won't be using that today. Some more char cloth if I need it. I've got a packet of matches, another lighter, and I think I have a reflective mirror type survival mirror that I can also use in the sunlight to create fire. Okay, so that's all my equipment that I have with me. I think that's reasonably sensible to carry this. It's not over the top, it's fairly lightweight on my back. I've got my coffee in my insulated bag there because my insulated flask isn't insulated anymore, so I'm hopefully going to pack all this away and have a nice brew and then get the hell out of here. So let's see how I get on with the video. Like everyone does with these survival videos, if you've watched this and you like it, it's given you a bit of interest, or I've shed light on the survival bushcraft world in a different way, please let me know. And I'm not going to say like and subscribe unless, you know, people want to see more. Yeah, let me know. As I say, I've been doing this a long time. It's a real passion of mine. I don't just stop learning. I learn off everyone else. I see YouTube is a wonderful place to learn survival and bushcraft. I've watched so many good people, really experienced people. I'm there to learn as well, and I'm hoping that this learning experience in life is coming out now and shows that I have these skills. And if anyone would like to know more about using these skills, anything else you need to know, or you think I can do it, please let me know. Thank you so much if you've watched this. Thank you.